Pepperdine has prepared me in ways that are unimaginable. I think we're a unique university in the sense that we cater to every student.
The academics at Pepperdine are challenging but inspiring and motivational.
I really appreciate a smaller campus where you're not just a number. Here you have 15, 20 people to a class and you have your teacher's cell phone number.
The faculty, the staff, they want to challenge their students. They don't want their student to get a baseline, basic degree. They want us to know how that works in relationship to real life.
Pepperdine was my first choice of schools to teach at, in large part because of professors care about students, they want to see them flourish, and not just develop intellectual skills, but become better people.
So we're not just people in the front of a room lecturing, but we're somebody who has an engagement with students that lasts not just in a classroom setting, but it continues, hopefully throughout the semester, but even more throughout the 4 years that a student is at this university.
In a classroom setting especially, you're going to hear that it's an open discussion, it's an open forum, so your professor's going to provide something with their own worldview, and then you're going to bring in your own worldview, and you can feed off each other.
Probably my most defining academic experience here has been my research. I now have 2 publications. Like, be able to write that down on an application is incredible.
I think liberal arts is just so important in developing the most well-rounded person you can be.
Pepperdine is a very special place. I think it's one of the most interesting mixes that works. So it's a school in the most beautiful setting that you could ever possibly be at. It's a school with a religious identity, also with an incredible academic rigor.
You really get that full education that a lot of schools skip out on.
One of the great things about the general education curriculum is that you are exposed to so much, from religion to history to political science to natural sciences.
My research advisor, I've never met someone as willing to help and as willing to delve into my personal life and how that's affecting my academics. The first thing he said to me, we're here to support what you want to do.
My professor Tabitha has really become a mentor of mine, and she has really encouraged me to realize that learning takes place both in and outside of the classroom, and how it's not all about just the grades that you get, but also all the experiences that you're having, because they all challenge you to really find a strong sense of self.
So that first summer, right after my freshman year, I ended up making 2 different molecules, and Dr. Fritsch comes up from his office and he picks up the paper, and I had gone out to lunch and he had been sitting there in the lab waiting for me to come back basically, and goes, "Do you know what you did? Well, you created them. This is your molecule. This is what we've been working on for months and months and months."
Every professor here is willing to take the time for you to help you grow as a student, to grow as a person, and that's the more important thing in my mind, because education is obviously our priority here, but they want to make sure that you're growing as a whole person, because that's going to feed into your education.